everybody, I'm Kim from Tall Mouse Creative Arts, and welcome to Volume. We are celebrating all things love and hearts for Valentine's Day or any other time you want to use them. So we have got a table, well, 2 tables full of goodies. We're going to show you everything on here, then we're going to stop and flip the table and then show you another batch of fun stuff. So we're going to begin right over here with Prima Marketing and their collection of With Love. So this is by Frank Garcia. And you know, Prima Marketing always has wonderful on-trend product, and this is so romantic and soft feeling with the wonderful colors. So I'm going to flip through this paper pad so you can see some of the papers that you can scrapbook or card make with. And then I'm going to flip it over so you can see both sides of the paper because, you know, we always love our double-sided paper. And it's so nice that it comes with a few sheets. Like this one is really soft for a tea party too, would be fun. Always comes with a few sheets so you can use obviously both sides, and the polka dot's really nice. So this is Prima Marketing. Excuse me, it's a bundle kit on the website on the featured page. And so you get a paper bundle, and then let's take a look at some of their fun flowers because they always have good stuff. So these are heart-shaped flowers. And then we've got the larger set on there as well, and then 2 other types of flowers which are always on trend and perfect quality, nice textures. 2 ephemera packs, a 31 pack and a 27 pack, so you got lots of things to scrapbook or card make with. And then the journaling notebook is always nice because those can turn into fast cards or whatever you're going to scrapbook with. And then Say It With Crystals, nice. A little bit of bling right there. And then they've got their 2 packs of stickers. One is a puffy sticker, so that can act as a nice embellishment. And then the chipboard stickers, which are another nice embellishment. So that's a double-sided, or two sheets in there. So all of that is on the website. And again, that's Prima Marketing, and it's a nice With Love collection. And then some of our other paper that we've got on the website is Photo Play, which is love letters, and I like this one. I can't wait to use it myself because it's nice, big, bold, colorful, nice and bold, black, pink, red, all those fun Valentine colors to do your pages with or cards. And then, of course, we've got Echo Park, the Cupid and Company, and this one's open because I already started using this for some of my samples. And then like I said before, I love these pieces right here because you can turn them into instant cards, and that's what I like when I'm getting ready to work on my cards, which we are going to come on over and show you right here. We're going to start with this batch of cards. Actually, no, come up here. Let's start with this one. Sorry about that, guys. Don't mean to move you all around. But, okay, so some of the pieces of paper that came out of the Echo Park in particular are just these perfect size to do an A2 card, but you can certainly scrapbook with them, but you can do a slim card also. And then we took it and actually popped one on our palettes. Remember our little mini palettes, and I'm making it more like a desk frame. But I also used our embossing folders that have hearts on it. So that is the background paper right there. And then we do have those letters on the website as well. So that embosses beautifully. So I'm going to put that to the side because I have another one that I embossed. And of course I used my envelope template to make a matching envelope. And then I used the larger envelope template because these are raised. So I do need that little bit of space to make sure it fits into the envelope. So this particular embossing folder is wonderful. It's got words on it and they're very delicate. So I took my teeny tiny dauber and dipped it into my ink pad and just ever so lightly went on the top so it would highlight those words and make them really bounce off the card. And then again, just use one of my little cards right there, ink the edges, and called that guy a day with really thick chipboard, which is fun. So that's an embossing folder. And then let me show you this. We've got another embossing folder right here with another set of hearts, and that's those fun backgrounds, and then that dies on the website as well. And then just another one to show you is cupcakes. So I didn't do a sample of that, but the cupcakes would be nice and fun to do in the browns and the pinks and the little reds for sprinkles and whatever. So good to cross over for Valentine's Day. And then, okay, so I wanted to show you, we'll come back to that card. We've got that die and that die on the website too. So I wanted to show you a couple of other dies that we got brand new in. Totally fun if you're doing a coffee mug or tea, something like that. So this is a background that's got coffee beans on it and little coffee cup swirls. And then this one is our little coffee mug with hearts. It's got a really cute little bird right there and some swirls like the aroma is coming up. So I cut the background out in pink and I did it on a gray card, which I'll open and show you in a minute. And then I wanted to show you my little puff of whipped cream is all puffy right there. Even the little bird is sitting on a puff of it. I opened it up and put the heart on a little puff. So how did I do that? Don't put away your snow marker, or if you need to, you need to get one. This one, you do need a heat source. This one, you do not. Air dry heat source. So the one that I'm showing you today is all about the heat source, and it makes a nice puff. And if you're going to do something coffee or whipped cream, that's what it did. I think it looks just so fun to be doing. Remember, you do need a heat tool with that one. And then showing it to you using our clouds. This, I'll show you the die. This is our Skinny Jim Slimline die, which is long clouds and puffy clouds. So this, it comes in outlines, or it pops out in outlines, or a solid piece. So this one is the snow marker on top of a solid piece that's within the outline. So just to show you how that puffs up and gives it a nice texture on your pages, on your cards, but fun for clouds, whatever you can use it with. So lots of fun on that guy. And then I'm going to have you move down right here because we are going to look at some other new dies we have on the website. This one is called Floating Hearts. It's a very nice piece. I like it for a couple of reasons. It cuts out in the outline, so I cut it out in a softer charcoal and a pink. But then if you notice these gray hearts, I cut it out one more time. Those are all going to pop out, so I popped them into there just to give it some dimension. And then I added a couple of hearts right here and added another heart. So you could use that die and all the insides you could glue down, or you could use it as part of your shaker as well. And then the outside of this die, this is a Skinny Jim Slimline die, and it's got an oval piece in the middle. So it's got 2 points and then 2 ovals right here, which are really cool. And of course you can use all 3 pieces of the oval. I'm just using the outline piece at the moment, but lots of fun right there. And then let me show you a couple of other dies that we've got. This particular die is the horizontal hearts, which is a very nice die. So I just put that right there on a flat card, turning it into a skinny or a slimline card, but just one dimension. And then we've got this particular die also, again, using just these types of pieces right there. And I just corner rounded them. And then this is 2 sets of ruffles on 2 different dies. And then that is a vertical card. We have another vertical card right here. This is what's called the ripped die. It's got nice jagged edges on there. So I used 2 out of the, I think there's 5 dies in that particular one. Again, just put that guy right here. And then we've got some of our sticky back chrome dots. And then I don't think there's anything. Nope, not in the middle. And then this is another die. This would be our, whoops, where did it go? Storytelling die, where you got 4 distinct spaces in that. So I just turned it into an LOVE. I rounded my corners with the corner rounder and called that a day. And then remember your envelope template as well. So that guy goes in there for your slimline cards. Right back out of there. And then this would be another die. So I felt like I wanted to make it look like a chocolate box. So this would be one of the zigzag dies. And then that's another part of that zigzag die to pull your eye into the middle to make it look like a chocolate box. I thought that was kind of fitting for this particular holiday that we are celebrating. So that is some of the dies. And then one of our newer dies is a chevron die, but it's got arrows, so I thought that one would be really fun. I didn't do a sample of that one yet, but I thought that'd be fun to correlate with the, well, actually, I'm going to show you that, guys, in a few minutes on a different page. So correlate because it's got arrows for Valentine's Day. So coming down here, looking at some other dies for Valentine's Day, we've got this fun postage stamp, which shows the marking and then the LOVE. The horizontal hearts, which I just showed you. And then this guy is a lot of fun too because it pops out. It's got a nice softer look when you do it for pink. And then of course you got your little pieces that can become shaker, or you can glue them. We have some heart and little squiggle heart strips, which are always fun to use. Let me get that turned around. Nice little squiggle hearts. And then we've got another heart type of look, which is a little bit different than that kind of heart. So lots of fun dies on the website. And then storage. Let's talk about storage real quick. We've got 2 size envelopes on the website. They're both available individually, and they hold dies, skinnies, slims, or regular size just nicely. Available individually, and then this one's available in a pack of 8 as well. So those are really great, nice little thin folders to keep everything organized. And then we've got our first bundle to show you. So this is a spring glitz and glam bundle. We have 5 different Wink of Stellas, nice bright spring colors, and then we've got 13 packs of rhinestones. So there's 2 different styles to choose from with some of the rhinestones on the website. But lots of spring colors, some butterflies to get you going, and that is a $28 pack. So that one is a really good deal. And then you guys are going to take a look at the website while we flip our table. Okay, our table is flipped and we are ready to show you some new projects and some new products so you guys can get going on some new things as well. All right, so I took on a challenge, and we normally don't do layouts, but I kind of felt like, you know, you've got all your supplies, you've got new goodies, you've got older goodies, and how can you incorporate some of them? And I wanted to show you, like this I just showed you a few minutes ago. This was the chevron Skinny Jim Slimline die. And it's great as a piece just like that. Cut it out, make it into a card, put something on top of it, call it a day. But what else can you use your tools for? So I always like to take on the challenge as to, what can I do? What else can I do with it? How can I manipulate this product? And so I like to get the maximum out of something when I buy it and invest in it. So how can you do that? So I'm going to show you, because we did a 2-page layout using a Skinny Jim die. Yes, I know, a slimline die, as well as some other dies. So we're going to tilt the camera, and then we're going to go through our little challenge on page layouts and other things that you can do with this little guy and other ones. So, all right, so let's take a look, because we're celebrating all things love and hearts. This particular chevron, like I said earlier, it's got arrows, so I did want to incorporate this on my pages as well as cards. So what did I do here? Nothing is glued down because I'm going to take it up so I show you what I did. So I'm going to remove these 2 pieces right now, and I'm going to remove this piece because all I did was cut out a fun little easy rectangle right there. And then I cut this, took my chevron die, and I cut it out, and I chopped that little guy in half and separated it because I wanted to elongate the paper. And then I cut it out again and trimmed it right down the middle so I could create a little title strip or some sort of beginning of the page right there. So I cut out one of my papers so I could put a little fun piece right there. And then I took 2 whatever size pictures I wanted to do, and on this particular layout I'm going to make them not vertical and not horizontal. And then so you've got your die cut out right here, and then with these particular ones, which I showed you just a few minutes ago, we use the embossing folder. So I've got the hearts on this one, but still able to put a picture so you can see the background. And then the open hearts on this particular one so you can see what it looks like, as well as matching hearts and then 2 pictures. So that is taking one die and manipulating it how you want to put it on the page. Now you could obviously repeat or pop in something else right here to journal, or leave it simple. And mind you, I have not embellished any of these. I haven't added rhinestones or glitter or stickers or anything like that. I'm just showing you very basic so you can build up whatever you plan on doing, if you plan on doing that. Okay, so here again, I only took a half a piece of it, again, cut it in half and elongated it, popped a paper in right there so I could maybe put another little title strip right here in between the hearts. And that was the horizontal hearts that I showed you guys earlier, that particular die. And then I just cut out 3 squares where I'm going to add some pictures. And then what I like to do on my paper, because I just love looking at the paper, but if you fill up your whole page, it's hard to look at the paper. So I actually left this blank intentional because I love the paper, so I do want to see that. So this is just a simple layout so you can actually see all the fun paper. So I had 2 embossing folders and basically 2 dies. That's all it took to make a simple layout. Okay, so I'm going to show you another layout we have over here. And again, I just get stuck on the paper because I want to look at the paper. So unless it's like a dot or some sort of stripe, I mean, look at that whole page. If you put a lot of pictures on it, then you're not enjoying the page. So I really had to take a look at what I did not want to see. So I'm probably going to cover up something right here and right here, but I want to see all these other fun things on there. So we have a couple of dies on the website. This is a 2-page layout we created. Again, nothing's glued down. This is a die. It's like a little ticket. This is 2 pieces that actually comes together. So that's a die. I just popped the bow over here. This is a border die, and then this is a particular die also. So I'm going to remove that over here because that is the positive piece that came out. So I'm going to pop that there, but then I still wanted to use the negative piece. And if you notice, I was able to capture Walt Disney right into that particular negative space on that die. So I'm going to use both pieces of that. I just added 1 embellishment so you guys remember that we have those. So that is a simple 2-page layout, and of course you can glitter it up. And then moving on to a card, because I promised you guys that we were doing cards as well. So another slim line card, I took our postage edge type and I just used the edge of it because I wanted to make this piece look like a railroad, which corresponds to obviously the park. So I wanted to make it look like a railroad. I took some of our glitter paper and layered that up right there. Took this die and then took the balloon die and just laid that up. So I've got a really glitzy slimline card right here. So 1, 2 dies, a 3rd die. Just remember, you can always use your edges. You don't have to use it as 1 complete die. You can, but think about just using the edge portion of it as well. And then coming over here, so I intended to do an A2 die, or an A2 card, but it actually came out square. And it came out square because I loved the part of the paper that I wanted to cut out. So I took this particular die, cut it out and glued it. And then if you notice right over here, I left that part as part of the handle to unlock the card and open up and look at the surprise in there. So again, I wanted that whole piece there. So my intention was an A2 card, but what I wanted to cut out, it ended up being a square. So I just made it a simple addition. And of course, you could always put a rhinestone to add a little pop of color there or not. And then turned it over and I cut out another little piece to finish off the card. But that is another basic die we've got on the website. And then moving through your templates, we've got a square template that you can fold it up and do an envelope template in order to mail a square card. So that would be using another die, turning it into a square card, and then go ahead, you've got 3 sizes on the square template if you wanted to mail it. And then, okay, speaking about new dies, let's start up here. So we have a lot of miniature border dies. They're also called semi-skinny dies because they're half the size of a skinny, so we call them semi. But these are really fun pieces. We've got a chain link fence. We have a little bit of a lattice 2 ways. Right there, we've got a Moroccan lace lattice. We've got some circles that have dots. Looks like a little bit of lace in there. We have a honeycomb. which is really fun. We have another set of arrows, which kind of matches with the chevrons that we've got. These are some octagons, or they could act like bubbles. We've got circles that could act like bubbles, but these are just really cool backgrounds. The stars are really fun, and then you saw the circles or the hearts just a few minutes ago. Nice basics, but what else is fun about them is all the parts and pieces that come out. Think about using what expels as shaker card bits and pieces, so you're making your own shakers. And then more dies. We've got a villain in the mirror. We're getting ready to start with some of our sentiments. We've got hello and hi and a few more on the website. If you want to get your suitcase ready, you've got love, and then we've got a fun pennant that actually has a score top, so you can put that and lift it, or if you don't want it to score, just cut that off. Okay, you guys are going to look at the website one more time while we flip our table. Okay, we're back and we have a couple of bundle deals for you. So if you need adhesive, because it's the beginning of the year and sometimes we have to start all over, take inventory of what we have, so we have 2 adhesive bundle deals for you. And they're different, and well, there's one little crossover, but that's it. Okay, adhesive bundle number 1. We're going to start down here. So if you've ever wanted to try E6000 or Zip Dry, adhesive bundle number 1 and 2 both have it, so you get the little travel size. You get a stencil tape. Now remember, this is really good because it's low tack. If you use anything that you don't want to have something stick to on a permanent basis, this is what you want to use. You can tape down paper as well as dies, run it through your machine, lift it up, and it does not ruin anything because it's low tack. That's called stencil tape. And then you've got your pop dot rolls, which is a set of 3 different sizes pre-cut. You have damn strong tape because we all need that. And then we've got some generic markers that work really well. I use them at Christmas time for all my Christmas cards because I like to also test the product before I sell it. So they worked really well. So they're generic, but that doesn't mean that they're not good, because they are. Both of them are glue markers, a pointed tip, a chisel tip, and then we've got the glue pen also, which has got a little bit finer tip than either one of them. Everything's archival, of course. And then on this, we've got the double-sided tape, and you've got 3mm, 5, 8, 12, and 15. So you get one of everything in bundle number 1. So this is a $38 value for $25. So that is really good. And then bundle adhesive number 2. So we've got 6 tape runners, and these are permanent straight lines, not dots. They're non-refillable, so when you're done, they go in a recycle bin. You get 6 of these guys, and then you get zig, one of every one. So you get a broad tip, you get the squeeze and roll, you get the chisel tip, and then you get the fine tip, which are fabulous. And then you get a glue and residue eraser. Now remember, that's for rubbing different areas and removing all that little residue, obviously, that you don't need. Stencil tape is a crossover, same as Zip Dry and E6000. And then you've got the sand eraser. So this has got a nice soft sandy grit to it, different properties than this guy. And that, if you rub on certain types of paper, it'll remove inks and pencils and a few other little marks. Very gentle because it's a sand soft grit. And then you get 4 sheets of pop circles, pop dots, foam, 2 squares, a large and a small, and 2 circles, a large and a small. So that is adhesive bundle number 2. That is a $51 retail for $35, and those are ready to go on the website. They're in the featured page, which is the center of the website, along with the spring Glitz and Glam Winkastella bundle. So let me check my time real quick. Oh, we got plenty of time. I got 4 minutes to drag this out. Just kidding. Okay, so for the first 24 people that order $75, excuse me, getting my numbers mixed up. First 24 people to order $75 or more, we are going to give you this washi tape. Now it's a 10-pack, and it is a iridescent. It's got a $15 value, but it is got noisy paper too. I feel like I'm at the movies with the popcorn. But it is really fun colors. It's got nice spring, Eastery kind of quality colors to it. So that is yours for the first 24 people that place an order. So that would bring me to, what are your deals? Let's turn this over, shall we? Okay, 30% off all metal dies, 20% off the rest of the site off of regularly priced products, no double dipping. The dies will automatically be on sale. To get the 20% discount, you do need to pop in the code Cre8tive, and it's all caps, run it together. Our website, and then there's free shipping over $59, and the sale is valid until February 5th. And then remember to like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram, because lots of the projects that you guys saw today, or more projects, we post them on the bottom of our website as well. And then you can take a look at the featured page on our website, which shows you all the fun deals that are going on. All right, guys, happy crafting, and we will see you next time. All right.